Okay, now we're going to talk about the. Let's just move that a bit. Okay, now we're going to talk about the excuse me, the universe, the properties of what we call the virtual reality, because we say we live in this real universe, the yang universe. So let's talk about the properties of the yin universe, the virtual reality. Now, the yin universe is empty of all material, physical matter, which we see in the yang universe. But it's not empty, it's not void, it's a sea and ocean and universe of energy, which we call it dark matter or dark energy. Now, 13.5 billion years ago, there was a massive explosion, and through this white vortex, the yin energy, the yin, came through this white vortex and created the reality, the physical universe through this, and it came through, and now it became the white, and then it goes back, and it goes through this black, it goes back to the black again. So it's that loop, infinity loop. So in this universe, in the yin universe, in the dark matter energy universe, laws of physics that we know it, laws of mathematics, laws of biology, doesn't apply, because it's a different, completely different form of universe. It doesn't apply. Time can travel faster, slower, forward, backwards. Same thing as electrons. The electrons doing the same behavior. They can go yin, yang, forward, backward, fast, slow, wave, particle. That's what we talk about that in another chapter in the section on quantum mechanics. So, and that's what has confused the scientists and the which live in this universe. They're only hooked on this universe. They can't accept this. They say no. Sorry, it's this way. They say no. This universe doesn't exist. Only talk about what is real. But to them, reality is actually not reality. They're hooked. So in the yin universe, the time travel is possible. Now, the Daoists have believed that these two universes exist together. That's what they call it, the yin and the yang. They couldn't tell the information because we were not ready for it, but I think we are ready now to have this information out there, that these two universes run parallel. So another thing that the ancient talks about was those called AKASHIC record. Now, AKASHIC is a Sanskrit word which means ether or atmosphere. Now, the idea is that this record is a library of all the information, all the knowledge from every possible angle, from the moment of Big Bang, is called in the Akashic record. So it's a mystical, it's a spiritual, it's an emotional library, it's a physical knowledge, scientific library, emotional library, spiritual library, medical library, a mystical library of thoughts and action of every being. That's what the Taoism call it, the 10,000 being or 10,000 things. So that knowledge from the moment of the Big Bang is in the Akashic record. And a lot of ancient civilization like the Persians, the Greeks, the Egyptians, the Babylonians, the Chinese, that all have believed in that the yin and have used that Akashic knowledge. And a lot of scientists also actually have talked about, when you ask, some of them, when you ask, how did you know this knowledge? They say, I don't know, it just came to me. So they're like a channel of the energy of the yin universe in there. Same with the acupuncture. When I work with a patient, I use the energy universe to put the needle physically to stimulate the energy. So, and I did years of study, not a part-time correspondence course nonsense. So there's a lot behind that. So the Akashic record is in there, in the yin universe, and sometimes comes through the yang point into the yang universe. And a lot of scientists have actually used that. Like a lot of people come in dreams and premonition. They use that Akashic record because the time can go forward and backward in the Akashic record, but not in the yang universe. But maybe later on, maybe later. The scientists can come up with it. But now the computers can actually work on this Akashic record, because the computer can tap into this. The computer can go through this white vortex into the Akashic record, which is based, the I Ching is based on the Akashic record and based off the Yin universe. And it's trying to guide you through the Yang universe, using the energy and the knowledge of the Yin universe. So it's this balance. So very important to have that faith and understanding, and not relying on too much on machine and gadgets. You got to have your own energy. We all have the best computer, the best instrument to connect to that Akashic record, to connect to that Yin universe, using meditation, using the energy medicine, using the knowledge of, we are the best computer ourselves, that we can use ourselves. We don't need another computer which is made of plastic and metal, which is soulless. Our soul connects us through this into this, which is energy. So we are the best people, we are the best computer, we're the best channels of energy. Don't rely on these other things too much.